Hey guys, this is the first video in our series of breaking down some of the best restaurant websites in the game right now. And what better way to kick off than with Sweetgreen? For those of you guys that don't know Sweetgreen or have been living under a rock, they are a billion-dollar company. They are the number one player in the salad restaurant game right now as far as technology. They're very forward-thinking. In the beginning, when they created the company, it was three guys out of college. They had an idea to build, and they highly focused on being good at one thing, which is just salads, right? If you look at interviews with the three founders early on, you can see that they thought about other products, or they were approached to sell smoothies or sandwiches, and because of their focus, I think that's what led to a ton of their success. To date, they have over 100 locations that are open, and again, they're extremely forward thinking in terms of technology. One of the reasons that they grew so fast was because they were an early adopter of mobile apps. And to date, I believe over 50% of their customers use their mobile app to place the orders. And that's where the entire world is going to date. You need a really good online ordering system that integrates with your app, and it's completely omni-channel, which means that we want the customer to be able to do different things, right? Not just in one form, not just through an app, through the mobile web, maybe through chat, maybe through email, maybe through text, right? And the reason we're doing this breakdown is to kind of see what Sweetgreen does behind, right? When we look under the hood, what is the actual technology that they're using, right? You would think a billion-dollar company has a completely custom website, that's built on their tech. And you can see they have, if we break down their website, they got the slider here, and you can see how forward they're thinking they are with COVID-19 and what they've done to ensure the safety for their customers. They're really pushing download their mobile app. And just for a little bit of history, they initially used Level Up in the beginning. Level Up was acquired by Grubhub recently in the past couple of years. And Level Up is what helped them grow their mobile app and their initial rewards platform. After that, since what I've heard is that they've built it completely custom. They've moved away from Level Up. But this video is what is Sweetgreen using for their technology for their website. And now if you're a tech forward restaurant operator, CEO, it's important to look at what some of our competitors are doing, or some of the best players in the industry. What are they doing? What are they building on? If you're a restaurant marketer, right, we want to see what these companies are using for their technology stack. What are they using for marketing, for email marketing? How are they building their website and their blog, right? And again, we would think that this is completely custom, but you'd be surprised. Now, if you look at, again, on their website, you can see they're pushing their mobile app. They have a small menu here on the bottom. Locations, our story, food ethos. Really cool, really clean. They've always stuck to their brand and what they stand for. And I think that's why Sweetgreen has been so successful over a long period of time. Here's their mission, their ethos. We believe the choices we make about what we eat, where it comes from, and how it's prepared have a direct and powerful impact on the health of individuals, communities, and the environment. Right? This is just standard where they source the food from, contact information. All right, so what I'm going to show you here is how to see what this platform is built on, their blog, and what technology that they're using, right? Aren't you curious? Believe it or not, there's a lot of free resources out there that will tell you this, and I'm going to show you how. So we're going to use a website platform called BuiltWith. So if I go to builtwith.com, right? So we can see, you can look up any website, any website here to see what it's built on. So we're going to do Sweetgreen. Here we go. Analytics and tracking. They use Rapleaf. I haven't heard of that. Google Analytics is an obvious and a must for everybody. They're using Facebook pixels for you marketers out there. Again, standard. You should be using this. MailChimp. So it looks like they're using MailChimp for email marketing. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I would think they're a bit more sophisticated. I get their emails. It could be built on MailChimp. It could be also that they have a code on their back end that's old and that's still bringing this up. WordPress, contact form, plugins, right? So you would think, is Sweetgreen really using WordPress for their infrastructure and their back end? You would think they'd be a little bit more advanced. It's surprising. Now, how do we know this for sure? We keep going through the information here. Again, more WordPress, contact forms. They're using CAPTCHAs to capture information, lead generation, which is also standard. Add this, I believe this is for social media sharing, COVID-19 stats. You can see the frameworks that they built it on. So there's some customization, there's PHP. Amazon API Gateway. This might be so that they can pay through Amazon. Restaurant Schema. This is really interesting here. You can see that for SEO purposes, they're using this schema. Any restaurant SEO people out there, I would highly recommend going and using this. If we click on it, you can see right here, there are 73,000 websites that are customers that are using it. Here's their website right here, schema.org/restaurant. So for those of you that are really focusing on restaurant, when you click on this, you're going to see a lot of the code and language. And I'll do it real quickly for you guys to framework the back end of your website so it ranks for SEO. SEO is a silent killer. If you have the right SEO structure, the right SEO person or agency to set you up, the dividends, the ROI on it is so invaluable. And you can see right here, there's all of these different strings and language that you can put on your back end in terms of restaurant-specific SEO. Now let's go back. Let's go back and look at more technology that they're using. Contact delivery network, Google Maps. This is an obvious, right? So to look up their locations. iPhone and Apple, this is so that they can download their app. Vimeo, right? They're using this to host their videos. A lot of websites will use YouTube. Vimeo is more for like high definition. WordPress again. So it looks like a lot of their website is built on WordPress, if not the entire thing. This is, a little bit surprising. But again, WordPress is the biggest website platform in the entire world, right? So they have some of the smartest people in the world working for them, some of the best developers. And it looks like they've decided that WordPress is the best system. So don't let that surprise you. And if your website is built on WordPress, you're probably doing something right, or you're thinking the same way. JavaScript libraries, we have Facebook. Modernizer for statistics. Not familiar with those. And you can see there's a lot of stuff in here. jQuery, advertising, DoubleClick, Facebook custom audiences, Snapchat, okay, Snap Pixel. Built with careers page, Mailgun, right? So they're probably using Mailgun for some of their transactional emails. This is probably for if somebody places an order through their website, it's then known as what's known as a transactional email. So it'll send you the receipt. MailChimp again, Google Apps for Business. So they're probably using G Suite for some type of email. Their entire organization is probably on G Suite, right? And they're probably using the domain name, Jonathan@sweetgreen.com or, Mike@sweetgreen.com. It's probably all hosted on Google Apps for Business or G Suite. Again, WordPress hosting, SSL certificates, Amazon, their servers. Right. So it's interesting when you look underneath the hood of a lot of these companies. We can see here that Sweetgreen it does look like they're using WordPress as their infrastructure, and you can see a lot of the tech that they're using. So, if I were you as a restaurant CEO or marketer or somebody that's involved with the website of your business, a lot of this stuff is super important to see what some of the best players in the industry, what they're doing, what best practices are, and what's the software that they're using, what's their tech stack look like, what are they using for marketing, and you can probably learn a lot by taking some of the best websites you've seen out there and trying to replicate a lot of their software. So thanks, guys. If you have any questions, drop us a line. We're going to be doing more of these reviews in the future.